not a cop from being capable of running the ball in the police department, not because that's wrong. I think that cuts out a whole world of people who could potentially run this department. $500 million annual enterprise. We can't afford to put people because they have themselves in a cop. There are things in this department that are not included, that are not included, have not included consent decree. And there are things among them that I have spoken directly with Bruce Worley about, and I'm unhappy that they are not included. Frankly, I continue to believe that the police department is incapable of writing the ship to where it is what everybody would really want it to be. And it can bring about the result that people seem to believe that the police department's name theoretically. So, in a certain way, I'm just so cynical. I don't know that I think it matters who runs the department. I don't think that it's up to the job period. And as hard as it is to have decisions who are really care about, who are here at the and I don't know. I've been in this office for 7 years and I've heard so many people speak highly of the rich world. And I have been so often on the short end of the road, where at the end of the day, it did not matter. And I have faced so much criticism for people thinking that I don't just listen to my motives. That if for no other reason today, I have to vote yes simply because the majority of the people in my district who I have
Thank you, Councilman. Madam Clerk? Yes, Councilman Jones, you can extend your vote.
Thank you, Mr. President. Running for the second district, I've heard many related to the rest of the I have had very candid conversations with the police commissioners as well as the administration about policy changes. Tonight, I'm using my vote to make sure that those policy changes that have been agreed upon by the police department goes for to make sure that this never happens. That is the power sitting in the seat because, to be clear, this gentleman lived on this. This gentleman committed crimes over 2 months. In order to change the culture, we got to make sure that persons who wear white shirts and belong to the police department help. That was a conversation I had with the designee at the community level. I continue to have that conversation, and especially around community police. As a council person for the Western District, I've seen gains in terms of public trust, as well as double-digit declines in murder rate in the city. I've seen culture change for persons in the Western District of what's happening. I've seen young men and women who have been victims of gunshots change their lives and choose to accept counseling, to accept services allows them to change their behavioral thinking so that they don't need their own. And I do believe that our monitoring judge at that point when he said that we have to make sure that these progressions continue. And I say that tonight because I'm gonna tell you, I'm a child of Baltimore. I've seen the best and worst of this police department. And I don't want anything that happens to the residents, but I see progress. So tonight I vote yes. But that yes is count. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
If I'd like to override, I have an opportunity to vote.
Thank you, President, colleagues. So I similarly want to share similar regard to trained in unconscious bias and trauma-informed care, and any other steps that they can take to ensure that not only the trust is restored, but that we respect all victims, regardless of their criminal history, their race, their socioeconomic status, that they are handled with the same attention and care, regardless of what neighborhood they live in, or any other factor that we respect. And so, I wanted to make sure that's on the record, and I vote yes, Mr. President, given the experience I've had so far with acting.
Thank you, Councilman. Madam Clerk?
Bullock.
Yes, Chairman Bullock, you can please vote.
Thank you, Mr. President. Like many of you, have been outraged by the recent string of events, and the detail of all of them. But I know I asked the question when things have been different, had the victim been in another neighborhood and a different background. Wondering how not releasing the suspect information would keep the victims safe, would not further impinge upon their safety. Without going into detail, I had a conversation with Commissioner Worley about some of these issues. And in talking with them, I did get some answers to those questions, although, again, some of them still were troubling. But the reality is that our society has become sick, it's become violent, and in many cases, we ask our public servants to do so much with so little. These are not easy circumstances to deal with, and quite frankly, oftentimes, we don't understand all the details that go into the investigation and some of the challenges we're dealing with. But also, we understand that this provides a perception, in many cases, of disparities, issues of equity or lack thereof, or transparency. However, we can look at someone's nomination and make valid critiques. And at the same time, understand that there are historical challenges for keeping victims safe. There have been challenges as it relates to policing in our neighborhoods. And this case, and the other cases we talked about, are pretty sensitive. Brooklyn Homes is still very much in our hearts and our minds. And in both of those cases, we can look at some mistakes, we can question the strategy, but I argue these do not disqualify the nominee or his leadership. Wow. And the question I would ask as well is, does delaying this vote make the citizens of Baltimore safe, even though we're in? Are we expecting another candidate to emerge at this point? I argue this should not only be a moment of reflection, but also one of action. Right? There are clearly issues in the police department. There's no question about that need to be addressed. However, my concern, as well with my colleagues, is also not about political grandstanding or gestures, but also to make sure that we have continuity, that we have protection for our people. Now, any individual's confirmed has to be held accountable by this body. And I'll be clear with you, there is no perfect candidate. There will be no perfect candidate. There will always be someone that has some flaws and things that we can correct. But at this point, we can also move forward and not hold one of our most critical agencies hostage, to not be in limbo. And I would say, given this track record, given the service to the department for years, beyond these last several weeks and months, I would argue that acting Commissioner Worley should be confirmed, and will allow this conversation to help guide us in steering the police department toward effectively protecting and serving all neighborhoods, regardless of race and class. And my vote is yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam Clerk.
Costello.
At this time, I will recognize Councilwoman Porter to explain her vote.
Thank you, President. I read every word of the Brooklyn Homes mass shooting after I reported. Building on the concerning revelations from that report is abundantly clear that our city has major issues within our home city police department that has spanned over many years. As a representative of District 10, where multiple mass shootings have occurred within my tenure as councilwoman, I cannot confidently commit to a firm leader of this department without serious thought to our public safety leaders in Baltimore. It is my hope that my vote today will be a driving force behind monumental changes within the Baltimore City Police Department. Therefore, I vote no, Mr. President.
Yeah! Please refrain. Thank you. Councilwoman Madam Clerk. At this time, the body would like to recognize Chairman Costello to explain.
Thank you, Mr. President. Changing a two-tiered system of policing in our city is a paramount importance. The appearance of EPD providing different treatment to my constituents in Upton and Heritage Crossing after the 800 block of Edmondson Avenue versus that treatment that's given after the incident on 300 block of West Franklin Street in downtown and Mount Vernon is intolerable. The perception of victim blaming is equally, if not more, appalling. I've spoken with acting DPD Commissioner Worley one-on-one regarding this. He agreed that DPD should have handled this differently and immediately release the suspects leaving photo following the incident on Edmondson Avenue. He's investigating how this happened and is committed to take appropriate personnel action immediately following that investigation to ensure this never happens again. After his confirmation hearing, I made a commitment to the administration to vote to confirm Worley. BPD's actions over the past 2 weeks have given me deep pause, and I've spent considerable time talking with my constituents, listening to them, and reviewing my decision. My vote today is based off 9 years of experience working closely with Worley and the honesty and integrity he has demonstrated along the way. I want to be clear, if BPD produces this type of performance again of what happened in the past 2 weeks, I will not hesitate to call for his resignation publicly. I vote yes.
We call for it now.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, it's important for the members of the audience and the public to allow for the proceedings to take place without interruption. Madam Clerk, please continue.
So,
At this time, the body would like to recognize Chairman Stokes.
You know, I had, since I've been on this council, I always talk about equity, not just the police department. I can take you to South Clinton Park, Darling Park, Johnson Square, Worley East, Greater Email, with storm violence, and the description of racism in the city. And when I talk to seniors, they don't want to come outside. People don't want to sit on our steps. When I talk to young people, they see it. And we sit here debating about a police commissioner, and we still got violence in our neighborhood, especially poor black neighborhoods. We have to change that. And we have to all work together to change that. So I believe yes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam Clerk.
Glover.
At this time, the body would like to recognize Councilman Glover. Please explain your vote.
This is also hard for me as well. Been a lifelong resident in Baltimore City my entire life. I had the privilege to at one point in time work with Commissioner Worley, and he was the Northeastern District Office, the State's Attorney's Office, as the community liaison. And now I would reach out to the Northeastern Public District. He was always there to provide me with whatever information I needed in order for my constituents to be satisfied. You know, our city is in crisis right now. We all know that. I've also seen, you know, over the years, the council members and many constituents of Baltimore asked for a nationwide search. And with those nationwide searches, we've come up with candidates that ran our police department. And Baltimore is in the shape it's in because of the past leadership that we had. But now we have Rich Worley, someone who was born and raised here in Baltimore. And we cried and we asked, no more nationwide searches. We want someone that was from here, that see what we see, feel what we feel, and understand the way we understand it. And I think Rich Worley is that guy that can help us move Baltimore forward. He's an individual that has integrity. He's an individual that's going to be truth to power. And he's an individual that's not afraid to tell the truth. And I think we have seen that in these past couple of months. So I say this to Baltimore, and I said to my constituents who I represent, and I had many conversations with them that said it didn't rather matter who was in the seat. We all work together. And when I plan on going with colleagues, not only with the Baltimore Police Department, but all the rest of these agencies, is that we continue to work together. Because not one agency, not one man can do it by themselves. So that's why I vote yes.
Thank you, Councilman Glover. Mascot.
Ramos.
And thank you. The recommendation is to confirm, it's been accepted. Commissioner Worley moves on as the next Commissioner for the Baltimore Police Department.
Shame. Only let me speak the truth. Shame. Women can get killed.
Make sure you answer that paperwork so word is gonna be sent in that box.
Just victims of police brutality that we're not calling ignored. Leave justice. Our blood on your hands. Our blood on your hands. Our blood is on your hands. Shame on y'all. Except for the Queen. Except for the Queen. Shame on y'all. Our blood is on your hands. He's an enabler of police brutality. Enabler of police brutality and white supremacy. You are enabling white supremacy, police brutality in our city. Only one more. You are enabling police brutality in our city.
Aaron West was murdered by cops on the way. Shame on the city council. Shame on them.
You don't deserve to serve. 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 Come on. You don't deserve to serve. 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 You don't deserve to serve.
Our blood on your hands.
You don't deserve to serve.
Your hands. That woman
You don't deserve to serve.
that blood is on your hands.
Not one of you asked about the domestic violence charges. Not one of you asked about the domestic violence charges.
This what democracy look like.
Food lenders.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to
serve. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve. We all ain't
You
gonna
don't deserve to serve.
keep moving. All right.
Come on now, you and I got a long history.
And you know I'm gonna keep doing what the fuck I'm gonna do. You don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve. You got your body camera on? You got your body camera? You ain't got. Where's yours at?
Come on, let's go.
You don't deserve to serve.
Better places than shitty homes.
You don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
In white supremacy.
And white supremacy.
In white supremacy.
And white supremacy.
In white supremacy.
And police brutality.
In police brutality.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for that young lady that just got murdered.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for Brooklyn Home.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't. I can't sit on the elevator. I'll wait for the next one. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You got
You don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
Why? You don't deserve to serve.
You get paid taxes.
We can step and wait for the elevator.
We both doing
We
it.
don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Justice for Tyrone West. You don't deserve to serve none of y'all except for that woman. All y'all some ass kissers.
That's right.
Bootlickers.
Bootlicker ass kissers. I'll sneak with
They don't
them.
do the boots. They went straight for the balls.
Have a good day.
You don't deserve to serve.
Ass kissers. I got your candy. Hey, oh, thank you. Oh, she got, that's the best thing I got from fucking Shitty Hall. Being in this bullshit.
Told you.
Fuck
Go after
Shitty
their
Hall.
money, sue their ass.
Shame on her. We don't deserve to serve. They some ass kissers.
I can't believe fucking Ryan. Ryan acted like he was gonna vote no, and then he winds up voting yes. Justice for Tyrone West!
And white supremacy!
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 And white supremacy! Should I get this out here? Everybody here. How am I trespassing? How am I trespassing? How am I trespassing? Show me how I'm trespassing.
We are taxpayers!
How am I trespassing?
We are
The city belongs to us. This is city property.
It's closed for you.
It what's mean closed for me because I'm black? Is it closed because I'm black? Why is it closed? Why is it closed? Why is it closed? Why is it closed?
Time to leave. Time to leave, Dwayne.
My name's Shorty. Show some respect. My name's Shorty. My name's Shorty. My name is Mr. Shorty. My name is Mr. Shorty.
Come on. Come on, guys. Let's go.
You is being disrespectful. You trying to pull a motherfucker's card? Man, fuck him. Redneck ass racist bastard. Y'all want to pretend like black
Come on, we gotta go. Come on, let's go.
My name's Shorty. You got to respect the next shit.
Come on, have a good night. Come on,
I don't give a
guys.
fuck. I get over here. I don't give a fuck about Worley.
Everybody's on bottom on camera. Let's go, rewind. Come on. Yes.
Redneck ass motherfucker.
Come on.
Redneck ass motherfucker.
Good night, y'all.
Justice for Tyrone West! Justice for Tyrone West!
And white supremacy.
Justice for Tyrone West.
Can't stop.
Won't stop till killer cops and cell blocks.
Can't stop, won't stop, till killer cops are in cell blocks.
Keep taking that white supremacy.
Won't stop. Killer cops and cell blocks.
You don't deserve to serve.
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 Let the people be heard. Let the people be heard.
Yeah, we gonna be hurt because I don't do quiet.
That's okay, Worley. We're gonna make sure Worley hates his fucking job like we don't already.
And it's just a bootlegger.
That's what it is. That's what they are.
Oh, sorry.
You don't deserve to serve. You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve.
You don't deserve to serve. You gotta open the door and let a motherfucker out. You gotta let him out. You gotta let him out. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, you just wanna rub me around. You got to come out. You got to come out. You got to come out. My check, don't touch me.
Let him go.
I'm not touching. Would you get up off me?
Let the people
Get up
leave.
off me.
Let the people
Don't touch
leave.
me.
Sir,
Don't
come on.
touch me.
Come on,
Don't
sir.
touch me.
Sir, he's being respectful.
I ain't blocking shit. You can walk by me.
Please take him with you. Come
Take him
on.
nowhere. Do I look like a pet?
Come
Do
on.
I look like a pet?
Please take him with you.
I'm not nobody's pet.
Sir.
They taking me
I don't
no
want to call a
motherfucker.
wagon.
Call a wagon. I don't
Sir.
give a fuck. Fuck
Come
a
on.
wagon.
Come on.
Do I
let's
look like
go.
Trayvon Martin? Do I look like Emmett Till? Do I look like Emmett Till? Do I look like Emmett Till? Am I stuttering when I talk? Can you hear me?
There you go. We're back in.
Man, fuck them. Fuck you talking to? I'm not Emmett Till. I don't stutter when I talk.
You did pretty well. City council is positive. We did pretty well.
I'm just like,
Fuck
test
them.
it. Ryan, change this. I don't need it. Put it in their fucking flowers. Shove it up their ass.
When did he say he was going to vote against?
My
when he first started speaking, he acted like he was going to.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, oh, but I've had people tell me, like, sing his praises or whatever. It was cowardice. It was cowardice. He knows
Yes.
we're from his district, and he still, you know, he pointed us all out in the gallery, and then he still votes to confirm it.
He said he's tired of making decisions that are unpopular. That's what he said tonight. He was tired of not being popular for his decisions. And so he wasn't willing to be unpopular tonight. Like, who cares if they're all on he's so nice to us. Who cares if he's nice to public officials when people are dying?
He wants him to keep listening to him, and he's not listening to his constituents. I mean, there were some, I went to a meeting with him, there were some there who liked Worley, but there are a lot who don't, and a lot
The
of
haves versus the have-nots.
And especially after this last.
Martin Luther King told me about y'all.
How many times did we let him do this? Morley. It's like their whole lack of action.
Well, no, I mean, it's not even that, it's that when there's a
What's the woman who voted no?
Felicia.
Porter. So when the issue is too, is there were black folks who were victimized, and then when a white woman got victimized by the same person, they brought it up. That was a problem.
Yes. We did the same thing at Brooklyn.
Yeah,
they speak
speak out of both sides of their
We did the same thing at Northeast District.
Well, and he said,
I am heated.
his comment, I don't want to say bad things about victims. Oh,
My check!
Make check.
right, because they're in that point. I was texting other people, Ryan, before he said anything about them, and he still.
I done told y'all about all of them. I done told you if you want to believe me or not, all of them is eating off the same plate, and we the fucking menu. We the fucking menu.
That's right. That's right.
But women have always held it down. We the ones that's out in these goddamn streets all the time.
But
we ain't not by ourselves.
she's the only one who stood for her constituents. She's the only one.
Because let me wake you up on a little thing. How long we always had one. We always had one that said no. So this ain't no different. I ain't putting my faith in none of that. We always had one. That's why it was a dog and pony show. Then we had two. Then we had and we can't do none of this, just us two. No, that's bullshit. I'm not going for that bullshit. I done been doing it too long. That's why I handed in that paper in front of everybody. And they gotta answer that because that's Judge Bedard shit on that. My check!
Yeah. Right? You saw Brooklyn Homes.
Yeah.
Where like all the calls were coming into 911. They didn't address
Yeah.
it. They didn't address it. What? Mass shooting happened.
Yeah.
So you see Jason Billingsley.
Yeah.
He attacks this one couple. They don't address it. What happens? Someone else
Yeah,
gets
but
killed 2 days later.
because
They
He
only
does the
do
same
anything
thing
when it's a white person.
over and over again.
But they don't even do that because I'm a white
You're a white
person.
person.
Yeah.
But you was dating a Mexican. You lost your white privilege. You lost your white privilege. You know how that shit goes.
Even Costello is saying the people in Upton get treated different than the people in other parts of the district. Like, yo, motherfucker, then why do you want to get another white supremacist in office?
Yeah.
What?
And they do white supremacy.
Like I said, an
So city council condones police violence.
Hey,
Except
today, that's how this shit go.
They condone police violence.
That's how it goes. They approve it. Go over there and read that statue over there with the police. If you go on the back side of the statue, it says in 1787, Baltimore City Police Department came into conception. They were slaving.
I'm gonna take a dump on that shit.
I'm just saying, right behind that statue, it shows you they are here to protect this money. And we are the fucking money.
Yeah.
We are the fucking money. The police statue right over there. Go behind it, there's a little plaque. Tells you when it was came into conception. 1787, they were still slave catching.
Yeah, I know.
I felt like all the
Yeah.
air got
And he
sucked out.
couldn't even hold his
That
fucking
was
head up.
fucked
Yeah. He said the nerve to like have you all stand up and call you all out. Only
Yeah,
to, like,
shake. So I'm thinking he's gonna say no, not you know.
He didn't say no, and then he took his no back right in front of us.
Yeah, yeah.
He
said
took
told
the no
mayor
right back.
He said I told the mayor he was going to vote no, and then he changed his mind.
No, we not over it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the liberal politicians
We
are
need
the
to
worst.
get their asses out of
Get us, like I told you before, find us some college students. If y'all get some college students, we file class action lawsuits on them. Go after their fucking money. They want to keep spending money and keep talking shit. Go after their fucking money. Go to the University of Baltimore Law School. It's new season.
And that was another joke. One of them talking about, oh, like he's trying to do so much with so little. They have $500 million
More than
fucking
that.
budget.
They got more than that.
More than that.
They got more than that. That's just what they get on paper.
What is that?
They got
Give me
grants
that
and other
shit to
shit
work
going
with.
through.
Yeah, they get twice what they give the school system.
Yeah.
Is America coming back? We will talk to them. They won't let me in, and I need to talk to them. Mike! Check! You let us down, man. You let us down. You let us down. We believed in you.
You know what? It's going to be the same business.
When
as
they
usual.
start,
It's
when
not
we start
changing.
having these killings and they be dying, y'all gonna still stand behind his ass? Y'all gonna still stand behind that white supremacy?
The city council member voted for Worley, who's the same guy who's been a major, who's been in a position of power for decades, including in the district where Tyrone West was murdered. He was on the scene of Tyrone West's murder just after it happened. And he has also claimed that he has never witnessed police brutality happen under his leadership. He's also been in a position of power during the height of the gun trace task force and did nothing to check the gun trace task force well-documented reign of atrocities, right? So the city councilman that Shorty was just talking to over here voted to confirm Worley. Shorty, what's his name? City councilman driving away. What's his name?
Torrance.
Torrance Hill.
Barksdale, Barks or something, I don't know. Torrance.
What is it?
The statements by Worley about not publicizing this act, basically blaming the victims that there was something untoward happening with them. So maybe they deserve rape.
Wait, I haven't heard of this yet. What?
Yeah.
You haven't heard about this?
No, tell me more.
So this man and woman were in their apartment together. This guy who was a maintenance man at the building where they live, sometime maintenance man, also is on the sexual assault offenders list and hasn't registered. And
Are you talking about in public housing?
Knocked on the door, grabbed the woman, raped her several times, bound them, tortured them, assaulted them, threatened them with a gun. Later, police investigated and did not publicize that this person was on the loose and had not been apprehended because Worley said there was a relationship between them, and so he considered it some kind of domestic violence. And so this gentleman then went out and murdered a woman
saying my name and he kept doing it on fucking
at
purpose.
her
Nobody
apartment
call me Dwayne Davis.
in different parts of
Nobody call me Dwayne Davis.
No shit.
No shit.
So what year was this that it
and when he
happened?
was asked about the people, he said, "Oh, well, I don't want to say anything about the two of them because, I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying something bad about these two people who were victimized."
What year did this
Basically
happen?
insinuating what?
What year did this happen?
This happened this week.
No
This
shit.
happened this week.
And so, how do we know that Worley didn't follow up or told people not to follow up because
It's in
he?
the newspaper. they asked him.
No, that was his public statement.
That was his public statement, that he chose
In
not,
the Sun?
chose not to, I saw it in the Banner and other MAR.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's on
Chose not to publicize that this person was on the loose.
We watching him. Why he go kill some fucking body else?
So he told the Banner that he chose not to pursue this person because
not pursue him, publicize it to the public so that they knew that there was a dangerous person on the streets.
So he chose not to publicize the
so people weren't alerted to the fact
predators'
that
name and face because Worley said that it was a domestic violence situation and therefore shouldn't be public.
He didn't want to talk bad about a victim, but he was there for. He don't give a damn what he was there for. He murdered somebody. He don't care about black people. That just show how disgusting his ass is.
So they publicize it.
And that's why, if you notice, he wasn't there today. He was not there today purposely, because he can't even look at us with the bullshit. He got all his bootlickers up there, backing him up. But our blood is on all their hands. And God, whatever you believe in, God, I believe in God, but the universe, whatever you believe in, is showing us before they keep on saying, something real big and tragic happened where he fell and he come out with, oh, I made a mistake. Or, that's unacceptable when people keep saying that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Police commissioner is like the fourth highest ranking position in Baltimore City. And he has repeatedly failed the citizens of Baltimore City before Brooklyn Homes, but including Brooklyn Homes, including Pava, including, everybody in the Northeast District. So, the universe has been trying to show them, look, this dude is inept at his job. He's failed in his position as acting commissioner. And repeatedly showing them how many signs. It's like, do you want a sign of your sign from the universe? The universe keeps giving them signs that this man is not qualified for this job, that he should not be in this position, yet they confirmed him anyway. But how many times is he going to have a press conference saying, oh, our bad, we failed, we had a lack in protocol or whatever.
We didn't have
Just
enough officers.
a week and a half ago, when we were down here giving testimony, there were council members that were saying, we're repeatedly getting complaints that your officers are sitting in their cars while there's a shooting up the street or around the corner, and they're not getting out of their cars and going towards the sound of gunfire until the call comes in.
7-Eleven at 4 or 5.
So they're already not following his command. They're already failing to follow Worley's command. His command is get out of your vehicles, go towards the whatever, and then they're already failing to follow his command.
And
so what is he doing there? What is he doing there?
And I just want to add today, the white racist officer that followed us and Shorty that had his hand on the trigger as if he was going to kill an unarmed black man for speaking his voice, for speaking our truth. He was ready to shoot Shorty, and I'm here to tell you, God forbid that would happen, he would have to kill me too. Shame on City Hall. Shame on all of them.
They're not here doing our bidding.
They're doing Pat Arrakis' bidding. They're doing the money's bidding in here.
Yep, corporate bidding.
At our expense.
And this is a man who has a domestic violence conviction himself and had a restraining order filed against him and issued by a judge months before he became a Baltimore City cop
was made a cop
in 1992 and was made a cop months later.
Yeah.
And not a single city council person asked a question about these charges and this restraining order. It's open. It's in public. All you have to do is search it on case search. Anybody can do it in less than 2 minutes. And these city council people say they have their teams of professional investigators. Not one brought this up.
They didn't vet him. That's why.
They don't care, but I think
Harrison picked him and told Brandon, take him.
Just like Commissioner Batts was a white beater. He ran from Oakland and here, and he had domestic abuse on his resume. Most of y'all know, Mr. Coleman among them.
They gotta come out.
That's the kind of person
Just
they
like
hire.
David Keller Lewis, who stood on my dying brother's neck. He's a wife beater. He was in court and we shut his ass down. They all wife beaters.
including Mosley, the president. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Was Mosley beating Maryland? Was Nick beating Maryland?
Getting a divorce?
They getting a divorce because Maryland was messing around with the help. She was messing around with the help. She was messing around with security.
Man, my testimony was.
Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do? Ryan! Why you do us like that, man? Hey, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. But when somebody else died, remember that's him.
So that's Ryan Dorsey's progressive stance. Is anybody out here opposing Worley must hate themselves? That's the only reason he can think of, that somebody is out here with their time opposing the confirmation of Richard Worley.
Hey, they coming out like rats, right? Like rats on an abandoned ship. They sneaking and shit. They sneaking and shit.
Outside like cockroaches.
Cause you got to see my ass.
The exterminator must be working because they're coming out of the crevices.
Every day.
Where did that guy go to claim he wanted to talk to him? Stuck with that iPhone, girl. They can't do that shit to her. They're all up in
They said somebody hacked my phone and said my phone was hacked. And then when my ring app wasn't working, I called in and she said that there's a good people could put someone on the phone on the email. I never got access to one of them. I'm like, she said, oh my goodness, it just said you approved the access. I said, I didn't approve it, man. And that was only like, so they hit my cold phone.
Yeah.
I'm so over.
See, anything else you want to say before we cut the stream?
We already know what is.
I'm just disappointed as usual. The dog and pony show is in full effect for 2023. This is sad. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. As me leaving a police brutality conference, seeing all the blood that happens, all the blood around the world, connecting and crying and building with families this week, this really hurts. This really hurts. And I cut my sleeping time in half, rushing. I've been at the airport all night, and I rushed off for this bull crap. I'm disgusted. As usual. As usual. They don't give a damn. And it was a million that talking about
Hey man, who you work for up in there? Who? I bet you who? The whole council? So tell the whole council kiss Shorty ass. The whole council. I'ma do like. Hey, hey, look, I ain't got nothing against you, bro. You gotta eat. So I'ma tell you to pass the message on. Kiss Shorty ass. The whole council.
Yeah, she's tired.
Hey, I want a copy of them pictures, man.
Look, they on, matter of fact, hey, scan this. They